Disclaimer. This story is a product of imagination, caffeine, and maybe one too many emotional plot twists. Any resemblance to real people, places, or events is purely coincidental, unless it's oddly accurate. In that case, wow, what a coincidence. Brought to you by Flower Stories, best enjoyed while doing chores, fixing things, or pretending to be productive. Because who says you can't escape into a story and clean your room at the same time?
From shadows to summit. They didn't see the effort. The late nights rehearsing class reports. The hours spent organizing files, helping classmates, making sure the room was in order when the teacher arrived. They didn't see the gentle hands picking up after everyone, the calm voice diffusing conflict, the unwavering presence in every event, every challenge. And yet, when the moment came, when the awards were announced, when the crowd cheered and clapped and the final names were called, it wasn't mine. The leadership award. It was the one I had longed for. The one I had worked for. But they gave it to someone else. Someone who had the numbers, the highest grades, the loudest presence. Someone who didn't stay behind to help after meetings. Someone who wasn't there when tensions ran high. Someone who looked good on paper. Not someone like me. The smile I wore cracked in the corners. My classmates cheered, my teachers nodded, the cameras flashed, and I applauded with the rest of them. No one noticed the trembling in my fingers, the weight settling quietly in my lungs. I went home in silence that day. My family asked if I was happy. I said I was. But that night, I cried into my pillow like I hadn't in years. It wasn't just the award. It was everything it symbolized. That I wasn't enough. That maybe I had never been. That being kind, consistent, responsible, and dependable wasn't as visible as grades, titles, or popularity. That quiet leadership was easily mistaken for passivity. I stopped volunteering, stopped raising my hand. I started shrinking. I told myself that I had to be louder, better, more obvious. Or maybe just invisible. But healing came in unexpected ways. From the classmate who messaged, "You should have gotten that award. You helped me a lot." From the younger student who said, "I want to be like you." From the teacher who caught me after class to say, "He's blind for not recognizing your potential." Time passed. I graduated. I moved on. But the pain stayed with me. Not as a wound, but as a scar, a reminder. So I worked harder, pushed forward. I studied. I grew. I met mentors who saw my value, who didn't measure my worth by volume, but by impact. I built teams, wrote policies, led quietly but powerfully. Years later, in a grand hall, in front of hundreds, I took an oath. I had become a leader, not of a classroom, but of a nation. That girl, once unseen, once overlooked, once dismissed, had become one of the leaders of the country. Not because she was the loudest, but because she never stopped trying, even when no one was watching. And in the silence, she built the strength that one day moved mountains. That award was never given, but it was lived. And sometimes that is the greatest recognition of all.